Facebook has released the latest figures in its efforts to remove harmful content from its platforms. These shocking numbers represent a time period from July to September, Matt. Okay, so it's just like a few months.
Like 3 months.
Yeah, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the following items that were removed in just a few months. Here we go. 11.6 million pieces of content related to child nudity and child sexual exploitation. Okay.
Do we have to keep going? That's terrifying.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna keep going. And they said that over 99% of these were proactively detected, indicating that the firm had still relied on third-party reports. So, anyway, let's forget that. Let's keep going. The other items removed: 2.5 million pieces of content related to suicide and self-harm. 4.4 million pieces of drug sales content. 2.3 million pieces of firearm sales content, 133,000 pieces of terrorist propaganda content, and finally, I should say that future efforts to clamp down on harmful content could be hampered by the social network's self-styled pivot to privacy announced by Zuck, in part in response to the Cambridge Analytica scandal. So
Can
this
but they didn't
this is going to
say.
get worse,
But
right?
what they
What?
didn't say in that story is that
Hmm.
that was 12 users.
Okay.
It is a shocking amount of content. I wonder, do they ban every single user? Do they remove
Okay.
the
So, well,
content?
you know what? There's another report out today that said that face, between April and September, Facebook removed 3.2 billion fake accounts.
Well, here's the pro here's the here
Yeah.
the here's the business pantsy angle, right?
Yeah.
Because what they can do reasonably is remove all that content and keep the users so that in the end, when they sell advertising from a company, right? Like they go to a company and the company says, we want to advertise, they have a user base that's massive, just like 10% of which just happens to do child porn, firearms, drugs, terrorism, and, all
Right.
sorts of other heinous acts. But they
Yeah.
still have them as users that they can include in the targeting. I'm curious, the user number is the interesting one. They can move a billion fake accounts, but
3 billion.
3 billion. I mean, they can remove 3 billion bot-based fake accounts, but
Yeah.
how many real live accounts are posting shit that is that heinous that they're still making ad revenue on?
Yeah. Facebook, you're out of control.
Now that scary clown just got scarier for me. Well, this is the worst way to end a week. Can I just say you've made this
Sorry.
the worst week ending ever?
Yeah.